Uh, do you know that you are a temple of God? When you read in 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16 to 17, it says, "Do you not know that you are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwells in you?" You are the temple of God, and if you destroy that temple, God will also destroy you. What does it really mean? I'll take you back into the story of creation. God created us under His image. Then when we come into the book of Numbers, we see the tent of holies. That was the temple of God. The temple of God, they used to keep inside the 10 commandments. Okay? So it means the commandments of God are in you. They are not in the Bible, but they must be in you. They must be written in your heart. Not that you are supposed to find them in a book. You are supposed to know them from other people. Because what is wrong is always wrong. I hope all of you know maize. When you plant a maize seed, you plant one seed with a radicle. So let's take that radicle to be the Spirit of God. And when you plant this seed, it dies, but after the radicle goes into the soil and the seed germinates into a plant. When that plant grows, it puts on maize combs. As you see, it put on maize combs. But each comb has a lot of seeds, around 100, 200, like that. It has a seed, and surprisingly, each seed has a radicle into it. We had one spirit, but that one spirit was shared by all the seeds in the maize. That's the Spirit of God. Even nature speaks about Him. You learn from that. You are the temple of God. And I will tell you this. It feels awkward, but the Spirit of God in a mad person is the same Spirit of God in you. The Spirit of God in someone in China is the same Spirit of someone in Africa, is the same Spirit of the someone in USA. We share the same Spirit. The same Spirit in the bandit is the same Spirit in a pastor or a priest or anyone. It is the same Spirit. We share the same Spirit. But why do we act different about matters? Is the will to decide between what's right and what is wrong. But if your body is the temple of God, how do you treat others? Someone also said, garbage in, garbage out. Okay? If you put only garbage in your mind, that means still garbage will come out of your mind. What do you use social media for? Someone use social media only to bring garbage in. Social media, you can learn the gospel. 1. Social media, you can improve your skills. I'm a graphics designer, but I've learned a lot. Almost 70% of what I know is from social media, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. What you do by now, you might be destroying the temple of God within you. And if you are destroying that temple, you'll be destroyed. One of my friends once said, he was in some situation. Then he said jokingly, even God cannot manage this situation. I heard it. It went into my mind, and up now I still remember it. But surprisingly, after 1 week, After he said so, he brought a pastor into his business to pray for his business. So sometimes we play with God. We play with God. If your body is a spirit is the temple of God, that means anything you say, it is from the temple which has 10 commandments. So that means when you do evil to someone, you are also destroying the spirit in you, because you share the same spirit. When you do evil to someone who is not of your kind, someone who is not from your country, someone who is not from your continent, someone who is not from your clan, and you think is a foreigner, yet you share the same spirit, know that you are destroying the temple of God in you and in also other people. Because when you do most times something bad to someone, his reaction will be terrible. So it will affect his inner spirit and your spirit. So we hear wars, and you find people are supporting this, people are supporting this country, people are supporting Syria, people are supporting Yemen, people are supporting USA, Ukraine and Russia. But there is no good in harming others. This is all about intention of one person, intention of me. I need to be worshipped, I need to be on top. That's the Babylonian spirit, religion of human. I want to be the superpower. Me. The spirit of me is causing a lot of trouble on this earth. We should remember one thing. We are the temple of God, and we should not work on destroying it, but we should work on developing it, and also developing other temples near you. Because if you don't share, who will share? Also us, the normal people who are not pastors, who are not what, we must share the word. Because when you see about the prophets, most of the prophets were normal people. We are nothing. The story of Jonah, all the prophets were from nothing. Let's not fight one another. Let's not do evil to others. You can kill someone without raising your hand onto him, but just by a word. A word can pierce into someone's heart. He feels so much bad more than a slap. A text message is also a word. Remember, you are a temple of God. Please share.